violence in America's cities and across the country really continues to be a terrible problem, not just one of communities being ripped apart, people suffering, but also, of course, increasingly a problem of politics, the Democrats, because people are recognizing just who is responsible for this mayhem, what policies have promoted all of this. But let's take a moment here to just see some of the headlines from the weekend. CBS 2 Pittsburgh, violent weekend in western Pennsylvania, 5 shot in 3 different incidents. ABC 2 in Baltimore, 3 murders, 16 non-fatal shootings, and 26 robberies over another violent weekend in Baltimore. 16 non-fatal shootings in Baltimore. NBC Charlotte, the Queen City, is reeling from a violent Easter weekend. NBC News 10 Rochester, violence throughout Easter weekend. Friends, there have been a lot of high-profile mass shootings in recent days. We know about the mass shooting, a terrorist attack on the New York City subway last week that the media is, of course, now not mentioning really at all. We haven't even been able to find out the identities of all of the victims, which seems interesting up to this point. Why can't we know who was attacked by that terrorist on the New York City subway system? But he had also been arrested about a dozen times before that incident, as so many other violent criminals we see across the country have also been arrested many times before finally an incident in which everyone can agree their danger to the public has become more than obvious. It is a proven fact. It is a reality. But how did we get to this place? And how do we stop it? That's really what we need to ascertain at this point in time. Here's some audio obtained by Fox News. It's a remarkable moment here. A convicted murderer is speaking on a jailhouse recorded line. Remember, when you're a prisoner and you're having your conversations, unless it's with a lawyer, if you're having a conversation, it can be recorded and often is. And here's a convicted gang member and murderer who is saying that he's going to get the district attorney of Los Angeles, get his name tattooed on his face because of how great he thinks the district attorney is for going soft on violent career criminals like the gang member. Watch.
It's looking real good. Now we got a new DA in LA, so they're gonna. I got court on the 14th, fool, right there in Compton, Thursday. So they're gonna drop a gang of like my gun enhancement, my gang enhancement. My gang enhancement's 10 years, fool, for being a gang member, and then the gun and the commission of a crime.
Gascon or wherever?
I don't get the name on my face. That's a champ right there. Gascon.
Go to jail for like, he's not even doing shit for misdemeanors and shit.
That's the right there, bro. He's making historic changes for all of us, fool. You know, so I'm just grateful, fool. Like, I got good news off that. So at least now I know, like, they're like, you're coming home, blood. Like, they already told me, my lawyer told me, you're coming home.
My lawyer told me coming home because the district attorney of Los Angeles is a progressive moron who wants to let violent murdering gang members out as early as possible because somehow that's going to make society a better, fairer, more equitable place. The Democrats are appalling on this and have been for a long time.
Don't miss American Scandal, Hunter Biden. A new First TV exclusive special hosted by Buck Sexton. Available right now only on the First TV app.